Is the view from the top of the rock really worth it? Let's find out. In today's adventure, we're headed up to the top of the rock and we're having lunch at 5 Acres Restaurant. On the 49th Street side of the building, there's also the same marquee that says Rainbow Room Observation Deck in NBC Studios. But you'll notice on this side, you'll see a couple of things that give away that this is where you're supposed to be for the tour. You'll see the red carpet right in front. You'll see a statue of the Bean, and you'll be right across the street from Radio City. So if you needed to purchase tickets, you would come in and go straight down these stairs. Once you have your tickets, you'll head up the spiral staircase to begin your Top of the Rock experience. The first thing you'll encounter will be a 3D model of the Rockefeller Center Plaza before heading into the pre-show.
Which is when businessman John D. Rockefeller Jr. has a flash of inspiration. He is going to hire an all-star team of architects and build a city within the city. As his vision begins to grow, so does the project. This will be a center for commerce, art, and communications, and he will finance the whole thing. The project creates 75,000 jobs in New York and thousands more across the country. Rising into the skies of Manhattan, it becomes a beacon of hope, the promise of a better future. As Christmas rolls around, the construction workers buy a 20-foot Christmas tree that their families decorate with handmade garlands.
Up on the high steel, you'll find New Yorkers, immigrants from across Europe, and the famous Mohawk Nation Skywalkers. Walking on 18-inch beams 70 stories up while catching molten iron rivets is just a day at the office for these fearless crews.
One fateful day, the workers break for a PR photo session, giving the city and the world an unforgettable image for the ages. As the work goes on, John D. wants to create more than just buildings. He wants to create a public work of art. A group of world-class artists and sculptors join the engineers, architects, and builders. Together, they create a place that captures the spark of inspiration. Almost immediately, the complex becomes known as Radio City, as broadcasts from within these walls reach around the globe. In the 1930s, radio programs broadcasting from studios just a few floors above you are heard in homes across America. Movie stars, famous comedians, and a world-class symphony orchestra played live from 30 Rock's Studio 8H, the largest radio studio in the world. With television, the performers in these studios became welcome guests in our homes. From the time we wake up to late in the evening, they are a part of the family. And every Saturday, America tunes into Studio 8H.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
And high above it all, on the 65th floor, is the legendary Rainbow Room, where New York comes to celebrate.
Good evening, and welcome to the Rainbow Room at the top of Rockefeller Center.
Here, to step in the door is to feel like a celebrity. As you visit today, you'll feel the energy and the magic that is Rockefeller Center. And trust me, that feeling never goes away.
We say welcome everybody, and everybody is welcome.
And of course, just like those first construction workers knew, it wouldn't be Christmas at Rockefeller Center without a tree. Rockefeller Center has always been a place of inspiration and celebration. And the story is far from over. A story that you are now a part of. We welcome you to Top of the Rock.
And then you queue up to get on the elevators to go upstairs. Here we are, headed up to the top of 30 Rock.
Welcome to Top of the Rock. 3 levels of inspiring views and exciting experiences await you.
When you come off of the elevators, you're right here on level 1. Wow, okay, so here we are uptown. Let's take a closer look. All right, and they do have a photo op here on this level. You can take your picture as if you're on the beam. This is not the actual attraction. This is the first level where the elevator stops. We stopped here just to take a look at the view, and we'll continue on up. And straight ahead there, that nice green patch is Central Park. This is really a spectacular view. We are looking further uptown. We're not too far from the park and Museum Row. Over there you have the Citibank building, so we're looking towards the east side of Manhattan now. So if you're here and you're hungry, there's something called the Weather Room. It's a restaurant that you can come in and order and actually get some table service. Here's a quick look at the menu. They have everything from snacks to sandwiches, bagels, cocktails. You can get yourself a hot chocolate, some ice cream if it's hot enough. So this is nice to know that it's here. And there's places to sit out here. So now we're looking downtown. You see the Empire State Building, followed by the One World Trade Center down there. Let's take a look at these buildings. So there's the MetLife building, construction going on the JP Morgan Chase Tower. I believe that's what that is over there. All right, we're on 67 now. We're headed up to the upper decks. Let's see what's up there. And we take the escalators up. No more elevators. Yay. Wow. And the views just get better, don't they? So this is what happens at the beam. So you sit on the beam. It's really not so bad. And they spin you around. They give you a hammer as a prop, but you cannot take a camera up there. They will, of course, take pictures for you. But you are supposed to be recreating that famous photo from when the building was being built down right here on the 67th floor, I believe. Welcome to the top of the rock. It is absolutely beautiful. The weather is perfect. Just so that you know, if you give them 24 hours notice and your plans change or the weather isn't great, they will work with you to get another day for your excursion up here to the top of the rock. And then here's the next level up there on level 70. We are going to head up there next. And here we are back again over by the Empire State Building. There's the MetLife building, and the spire peeking out right beyond the MetLife building is the Chrysler building. And this, I do believe, is called the lift. So it gives you another view from up there, which takes you, looks like, much higher than the beam does. These, of course, the beam, this experience, they are all an extra fee. And there is out there in the harbor, if you can see it way out, the Statue of Liberty. Let's see how close it is. Also, the other thing to know is that there is no time limit while you're up here, so you are free to enjoy the top of the rock for as long as you'd like. And finally, we are at the 70th floor. We are at literally the top of the rock. Alright, so the little guy just pointed out the binoculars here. It says that it costs 50 cents, and we did not bring any coins with us. Is it true? Do you need to put coins in, or can you see something? I can't see nothing. So if you're coming up and you plan on using the binoculars, it takes quarters only. 50 cents. That's a bargain in New York City. And as with all good attractions, you'll end up in the gift shop. You don't need to have a ticket to the Top of the Rock experience to visit this or any of the other themed gift shops around the complex. Now let's eat. 5 Acres is one of over 50 eateries to choose from at Rockefeller Center. There are a variety of quick and full-service restaurants available to try. We just happen to prefer table service restaurants. 5 Acres is open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and is located on the rink level at Rockefeller Center. Be sure to follow the signs to the rink level shops and dining. I am going to say that the calamari is really very, very good. It is spicy though. Maybe I got some pieces that were laying on top of those hot peppers, but it was delicious. It's nice and crispy. I like the batter is really good and flavorful, and the calamari is soft and tender. It's not chewy. See, it is possible to get calamari that's not like proper. This is really very, very good. 2 thumbs up on the calamari.
So I had the calamari. I thought it was really tender, not chewy at all. I was surprised by the batter. It's a tempura batter, and I thought it was going to be more like fish and chips pure batter, but it wasn't like that. It was really crusty. It seemed like it was almost like a flour batter, but it was really good. It was crispy. For the entree, I had the eggplant parmesan. That was really good as well. It was very crispy, so it had breading in it, and they fried it up really well and crispy. The house sauce that it was sitting on was really good as well, and of course it was topped with mozzarella and parmesan. All in all, it was really good. I also tried Denise's burger, just a few bites, and I thought it was really good. At that point, though, it was cold, so maybe I didn't get the full effect of the burger, but it was good as well. I didn't like the barbecue sauce. I thought it was kind of sweet, but I'm sure Denise liked the barbecue sauce. She likes the sweet flavors.
Okay, so we just finished up lunch here at 5 Acre Restaurant. Here are my impressions. As I mentioned earlier, the calamari was absolutely delicious. It was some of the best calamari that I've had in a very long time. It was nice and tender. I would also say that the sauce was the only thing that I didn't like, and then there I'm nitpicking. I had the Wisconsin burger. It had cheese, onion ring, bacon, and barbecue sauce. It was humongous, and it had sweet pickles. The pickles were delicious. I don't usually love pickles on my burger, but it was really, really good. Huge, humongous burger. My only knock there is that it could have used a little more sauce, and the Parmesan fries were just okay. They were regular fries with a little Parmesan mixed on top. If you just had the plain fries, don't get those. The little guy, he had the ribs. He really enjoyed those. He said that they were good. The only knock there for him was that he said they were cold. And not sure why, perhaps they pre-cooked them and they were just sitting around. The other thing I would note is that while it says you're at the rink, you are at rink level. You cannot actually see the rink. If you see that window, that door right there, that is actually the rink. This is how far away you are from it. So don't select this restaurant thinking that you're going to be watching the ice skaters, because you will not see the ice skaters from this vantage point. Excellent meal here at 5 Acre Restaurant. All of the ingredients were fresh. They were delicious. The other thing I would say is that there are other options here. If you can't get in here, consider Bill's Burger Bar. We ate there the last time we came to spend some time at Rockefeller Center. It was absolutely delicious. We will link the video for you either here or here. One last note on our meal. It was $140 for the 3 of us to eat. And the little guy did not have a kid's meal, so 3 adult meals plus an appetizer. We each had a soda, and they automatically put the gratuity in there. And so, who is this experience for? If you like to take a look at our city from high above, then yes, you should take a visit to the top of the rock. I will say the building, of course, is not as tall as the Empire State Building, so you need to keep that in mind. though I really do love the flexibility in how they'll reschedule for you if the weather isn't the best. Is it worth going up to the top of the rock? Yes, beautiful, beautiful views. I really love the plexiglass there, how it feels like there's really nothing between you and the city and the sky above. It's just amazing. I don't know if I would pay extra for the sky lift or the beam. They look like interesting concepts. They had 2 beams running at once, but the lines did seem rather long, particularly for the beam. If you've not been there before, if this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, perhaps you might get the add-on. But for me, I don't think it would be worth it. Be sure to check out our New York City playlist where we explore more things that you can do in and around New York City. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventures take you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.